This is the video number 7. Emily Hanson. She called herself Chief Building Official. I don't know what does it mean, but she called herself like this. As far as I know, is the building chief, or I don't know, chief officer, senior officer. But as far as I understand from the first question, I figured it out, but you there is not a lot to talk about her. I made too many questions for her, but I didn't ask. The reason I'm gonna say, and I asked approximately 7 pages about her, but it was too much questions. Her IQ is not enough to be answered these. You will figure it out in a minute why. What's your educational background? I asked her. She said high school. Nothing wrong with her high school educations or something. Don't get me wrong. It's fine. And I know too many people's. My grandmother, and she's about 90 years old. She's elementary school educated. And she's the smartest lady I ever know. You know, it's education. Yes, it's a nice thing to be have it, but if you don't, you don't. You know, I mean, it's or I'm not discriminating her like gender or something, because when I had a problem with the APL, the first people has helped me the women's. I appreciate them. First race helped me the Jewish people, black people. You know, and I'm Democrat, but the first helper is the Republican people helped me. I wasn't in the TV news in the 19. They came and helped me. You know, it's good people is good people. And I'm not saying about anything these, you know what I mean? Because I never discriminate anybody's race, like gender, like anybody's idea or something. Every person is a person. Good person, bad person, you know what I mean? Even animals is the same thing. Good animal or bad animal, you know what I mean? It's like for good one or bad one, doesn't matter whatever it is. Anyway, at the time of your hiring, and were there any specific educational qualifications required for your position? She said no. Do you hold any of these requirements for your degree? Public administration, urban planning, city planning, construction management, civil engineering? She said no. Do you hold any qualifications or degrees beside these? She said no. For how long have you been employed as a city of Avon chief building official? She said 8 years. Have you ever been involved in a lawsuit while serving this position? She said no. Have you ever faced criminal charges? She said no. What does the city of Avon chief building official do? Nothing. She didn't say a couple words. Oh, we checking the blueprints or something. You cannot read it, yeah, but it is. I received the notice from the Ms. Clements dated in April 15, 2026. Exhibit number 2, it was a sidewalk. Regarding to the City of Avon 2026 sidewalk program resolution, my request is that does city sidewalk program fall under the building department or other department? If it is the under building department, why did Mrs. Clements sign and send the notice to the residents in her position higher than yours? She said it is the zoning sidewalk program belongs to the zoning. Are you claiming don't even know about that, but it was signed for the Ms. Clements? No answer. You state you are aware of this matter. If Mrs. Clements handling this matter behalf of the city, if respectfully questions your role is this process, whether these actions were properly authorized? No answer. According to the notice dated in June 11, 2025, exhibit number 3, Ms. Clements states, I was in violation City Codes Orientals 1248-19 regarding the structures and improvement within the utility easement or right-of-way. Is this was considered a structural issue? Why did not contact with me directly or sign the violation, sign yourself? No answer. If it is a structure, why you didn't sign? I said trees are structure. She said trees are tree. Okay. According to the notice dated July 16, 2025, exhibit number 5, it stated I have 2 8-foot fence posts in my front yard that permitted is required the front yards. Fences must be limited to 4 feet. Is that correct? Yes or no? She said yes. Under which department fencing matters fall? Which department responsible for issuing the permits? Fence permit. She said zoning. Dear Avon residents, when you need a permit next time for the fencing, you are going to the Jill Clements. Don't bother her. Don't go to the building. Actually, they are sitting next to each other, but don't bother her. Is this matter falls under the authority and of the building departments? Why I have been dealing with the zoning department then? Why is zoning department handling the matters that appear to fall within your department's your responsibility? Objections. I don't know objections, but so it was objections. And the president criminal complaints, allegations, FNG concerns the building materials. Why was the building department not involved with this matter? No answer. And then objections came up. For clarification, submitting the blueprints, I obtained the city variance regarding to the both sides of the height, purpose, structure. I originally requested 30 by 60 structure, originally 30 by 40, and the city council approved the 30 by 52 structure the second time. Jill came to my house, verified the height of my house. I also requested approval for the 5 feet greater than 26.5 foot tall house. Is that correct? Yes or no? She said yes, it's correct. Is that correct? Receive the plan check corrections list from you by email dated is the 15/23. Yes or no? She said I don't know. I said ma'am right there. Okay, yeah. What did the required the 2 building structural engineering stamp compliance with the 106 building code? Because asking, she find 2 mistakes from my blueprint. Structural engineering stamp for the pole barn in the residential project and 106. What kind of mistake did you find to send me the 106 building code? No answer. What specific issue defense did you had led to the section 106 building code? Size of my building is not a residential code. I said according to what? According to the residential code. I said, are you talking about this book? It was inside my bag. I sent it to her. Judge denied it. Oh, you are not going into that things. I said, okay. It's nothing in it. And by the way, 106 is a couple pages. It's not here either, if anybody wants to see. They think about, I have no clue. I was making money from this stuff. I did this thing like 15 years and 13 years. Have you ever applied to require any residential project in City of Avon? Yes or no? SE. She said yes. Commercial? She said yes. Have any buildings or city of been designed the construct involvement in the structural engineer? She said yes. Okay. And is city engineer licensed to structural engineer with the structural engineer stamp? No answer. He doesn't, by the way. And are you familiar with the differences with the levels of engineering? You know what was the answer? And I stopped. After this, I didn't ask any other questions. Yeah, I know. He's the mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, building department. Topics is the structural engineer, professional engineer, structural building. She's giving me the name of the engineer. She doesn't even know what is the foundation, fundamental engineering, professional engineering, what is the structural engineering levels. And I stopped there. I said, I don't have any other question for you. I can ask like a million questions. I have other pages, other pages, other pages, other pages, other pages. This is all for her. I didn't say anything. I said, okay, thank you so much, man. I don't have any other question for you. Any other questions? No objections, nothing. I didn't ask any single things. I was going to ask a question for the Kabbalahs, which is the biggest wood structure building in Avon. I was going to ask a question for the water tower. There was a huge issue in the water tower. They used the main water main as a crane. It's illegal, by the way. I want to see the inspection. City engineer use it, but I want to see the state certificates, mechanical engineer certificate inspections. Plus, our water tower is not running by city of Avon. Third party is running for us. I don't know why. We built it, we paid from our money, but somebody is running for us. And 2 times I asked the notice. This is a legal questions. I asked 2 times. They didn't even answer why they didn't give me the permit. Only they are asking, we need a SE. SE for what? You know who needs a SE? Who used the SE? We use a couple SEs in the Avon too, but I'm gonna come there. Valley View Bridge, they use the SE. High bridge. What is the structural engineer does? Wind load, snow load, extra heavy load, running load. This is a highway speed. Remember, as I was explaining for the transportation, the 80 miles an hour plus the winds. That is the movements. Or is the Sherwin-Williams' new building, and there is a lake effect winds coming with the snow. That building is the like a swing. Maybe you can see, maybe you cannot from by your eye. Or is the key tower. We have Cabela's building. I digged in. That is a straight project. They use it as a bunch of different places because some states has required is the structural engineer. Why they have structural engineers stamp on that building. We have structural engineers design with the Cleveland Clinic's building, the Jacob buildings, because they are hospital. They have to have it. That's why. According to Cleveland Clinic, not the city of Avon. ACOM designed them. I know ACOM really well. I know them really, really well. There's a huge company. They have like huge, and they have great companies and great designs. Now, final statement for her. B is building issue. F is a building issue, building materials. G is a building issue, plus zoning. Mrs. Hanson failed to perform to the duties according to the applicable City of Avon ordinance. Ohio, I think Ohio codes, maybe the federal laws. I don't know, like I'm not familiar with the laws. I don't want to say anything about it, but I think laws is she's failed. Exhibit number 15 and 16 demonstrate that attempt explained raised concerns regarding to her conduct. However, she did meaningfully address the respond those concerns. She only says, oh, she decided. She doesn't have a knowledge for anything. She doesn't have a degree for anything. It is 31 feet. I said, is the somebody built the building in the beginning in the Kensal Road? It's almost 40 feet high. Did you ask the structural engineer? Stamp. You know what happened. Objections. Prosecutor, it's not your property. Objections. Because if I ask them, they're gonna be not answer. From this point, they have to, because there is a public entities like federal and state of Ohio in it now. They have to. All my answers, all my questions, over 1,000 of them in my computer. I already sent them. They have to answer. They have to give the last 5-10 years, whatever it is, his first day, I think 2017. They have to give me all the bits out. Now, I'm gonna sit and check every single details. I'm not working anymore because my spine is broken. I'm technically temporary, or is the retire. I wanna check all their change orders, how much money they stole. I'm gonna check them all. Anyway, despite the references made to section 106 and related the code provisions, no clear explanations, lawful basis was provided regarding the requirements being imposed. All result, I have suffered significant financial damages from her, and my materials and equipment is now unusable condition due to the city of Avon's enforcement actions in this case. As soon as I said this, Prosecutor Cray jumped on it. He said, yeah, Haydar is proving it. Yeah, I did. I did purposely actually use this word. To use it. Because you are reasonable. And I said actually, crane, 2 forklift, and then air compressor is gone. Toe behind. Use them too. Because you're gonna be all pay. My time, my physical and mental health, plus racism, narcissism, discrimination, and your fascism. This is the civil side. How about the criminal side? That's the totally different. Okay. This is the basic her information, and I'm gonna clear up with I'm gonna finish with her. I don't want to mix up with the final testimony for the court, because I'm gonna keep everybody separate, you know. And I'm gonna do the final testimony, and then I will go to the people who I didn't interviewed in the court. And the video number 8 will be my final testimony, and I will explain what happened there. And then after that, I'm gonna go write comments, and then I will go and finish after that. And then the final video will be, and why cities attack me, what was the reason, why city used these people, how city used these people, what was the reason, and why I was under the attack, why mayor came my house, why cashiers use the other public entities, like why they send the health department my house couple times last couple years, why they claim that I have like a public what they call the first time I have viruses in my house, like a COVID-19. I think it was COVID-21 they claimed that time. I mean, not it wasn't COVID, but Haydar 21 probably they claim. And that's, I'm going to there, and then why they attack me, and then I'm gonna prove with the every single things what they are trying, why they did, and the criminal and illegal incomes, and then I will be done. Whenever I done, and I'm gonna start to publish every single videos I have been doing. Next video will be the number 8 for the court testifying.